This video is going to change so many girls' lives. It's insane. I'm even scared to think about that. If you look at all these women, they get spoiled by men, gifts, flowers every week. Men fly them to trips, buy them apartments, cars, watches, everything they desire. And you look at it as something that is happening on a different planet. And when you go out with men, they just don't stick. They spend one night with you and never text you back. They don't take you seriously. You're stuck in these weird situationships. Or even worse, you feel like a ghost around men. You feel like they don't see you. You know you're pretty, you know you want the relationship, but they just don't stick. In this video, I'll make it very clear for you to understand why and how to change it. Because my love, you can be drop dead gorgeous, literally perfect face, perfect body, and men just don't choose you. They don't see you. They don't want to be around you. Crazy, right? Why? Because at the end of the day, they don't choose a girl next to them as their partner for the beauty. They choose a woman by how she makes them feel. Let me put it that way for you. Imagine you are a beautiful, clear glass baccarat vase, the most expensive glass. I put flowers in this vase, and if the vase is empty, there's no water. Flowers are gonna die. It doesn't matter if it's gonna be roses, if it's gonna be tulips, if it's gonna be whatever, any peonies, any flowers, they're gonna die without water. And what you have inside, your mental health, your energy, is your water. In this story, men is a flower, and if you pour water on them, they bloom. Baby girl, you will finally grow up when you will understand that we women, we get energy from anything. We can go to the park, we can go to a movie, we can do something creative, and that's how we fill our energy. And men only get energy from us. When a man spends time with a woman that is fulfilled, she is full of energy, she is blooming, she's happy, she's just enjoying her life. Oh my God, she becomes a drug for that man. He will just not let you go. He will want to see you more and more. He will want to do anything that makes you even happier. Do you understand? You can literally become a drug for a man. But instead of focusing on how you feel and how you want to feel next to him, you're focusing on how you want him to be. I want him to be rich. I want him to work at this job. I want him to do this. I want him to... That's such a wrong focus. Stop focusing on who you want to date and start focusing on how you should be so your dream man falls in love with you instantly. So how do you truly become feminine and sexy? Thing number one, and the most important thing, is you need to accept your feminine body. How much longer are you gonna fight with yourself? How much longer are you gonna feel insecure about your body? How much longer are you gonna hate yourself and diet and weight yourself and do these stupid body checks? How much longer are you gonna put yourself into that dark space where you completely hate yourself and who you are, which makes you an antisocial freak who is not even you? When are you going to stop judging your body and changing your body? It's simply an illusion. If you lose weight, you're going to love yourself more. If you change your face, do your lips, like if you color your hair and you're going to love yourself more, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. One day I woke up and I was like, you know what? Actually, never in my life, no man, not my parents anymore, no one will ever know better how to take care of me. Throughout all these years, I was hoping that someone will come into my life, will show me how to love me, will accept me, will help me with my insecurities, and that's when my life is going to change. No man will ever even have a clue how to take care of me better than I do. Instead of finding reasons every day why I don't deserve to live a certain way or to look a certain way, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna create and live the best life I can live. On my level right now, how can I spoil and make sure I enjoy this life without a partner? How can I just simply make myself happy? Girl, that's literally when my life changed. Men are calling me, like trying to solve my problems every day. I have a date today, tomorrow. I mean, I don't have time to even see all the people that write to me. Why is this happening? Because I finally learned that looking for a man who's gonna save me, who's gonna make me happy is the wrong way to live. When I started enjoying my life, like waking up every single day and loving my beauty routines, loving cooking for myself, when I started hearing my body, what it tells me, that simply some things I used to do, I don't love to do. I don't push myself to do things that I used to do. I finally learned that I hate workouts with big weights. I just simply hate them. I stopped pushing myself to do things that I used to do. I started feeling so much more feminine and sexy and radiate the energy of bliss and happiness when I stopped this crazy war inside of myself. Next thing that you should do if you want to be feminine and have the best, most beautiful feminine energy is to check your hormones, girl. I cannot stress enough about this because, girl, if you have a low libido, if your testosterone is up and you're going to work out every single day and you're lifting crazy weights every single day because you heard from someone that it's good for you and good for your muscles, if you're eating extra clean and no carbs and all these diets and calorie deficits, if your hormones, most important hormones for us women, estrogen and progesterone, if they are fucked, you are fucked too. When I fixed my hormones, I was like, oh my God. My libido is back. I feel like I feel something for men again. I feel like I want to be sexy. I want to have that drive, that energy. When my hormones were low, I didn't feel anything and I did not care at all. I would go outside like a homeless person, not even thinking that men are looking at me. Now when I go outside, I'm like, you look hot. Jokes aside, but seriously, your hormones are playing such a huge role. And if you are young, if you're a teenage girl, please make sure that your hormones are working properly. One of the most important things that I did to completely change my life is to slow down. I live in New York City since I was 16 years old, and this city broke me into pieces by the age of 22. Mentally, I went through so many breakdowns, thinking that there's so many things are wrong with me. I used to live in a constant anxiety every single day, thinking about my financial state, about my job, my career, that I'm not doing enough, that I'm not working enough, and all because New York pace and New York prices are insane. In this city, people don't walk, they run. They only run somewhere. They don't even know where. And when you're inside of that city, you pick up that pace and you start feeling like you don't have enough time. You need to be faster and faster and faster, and it just makes you go crazy. One day I was looking at my role models, like even on Instagram, some women that inspire me, and I was like, what is it exactly that I want to have that they have? And it wasn't beauty. It wasn't money. It was their energy and their slow pace in life. Of course, when you are young and you have to work, you cannot just chill all day long. I get that. But what I realized is that a peace of mind, it's a choice. The girl that I am that is speaking to you today is a product of so much mental work, of so many different experiences. And I look back at myself and I'm like, how could I even live like that? I was constantly in a rush, running away from myself. If you feel like anxiety is like your best friend today, I'm telling you, you are not broken. It's the biggest signal that you're doing something wrong with your life, that you're not listening to yourself. You're going against of yourself. And if you want to be feminine and you want to be sexy, that's not how you become that. In order to get rid of anxiety and stress and all that stuff inside of you, that dark place, you have to be very honest with what is it exactly that you're running away from. You have to be brutally honest, whatever it is, a mirror or a journal or record a video on a camera. Just you have to meet yourself and tell yourself, what is it exactly that is bothering you? What is it exactly that you should let go, that is damaging you, that is not letting you to be the most beautiful, most magnetic person? And decide that you have to let that go. One more thing that I want every single girl to understand is that your dark feminine energy, whatever that is, like black cat energy, is not making you sexy, is not making you feminine and attractive. That energy is not a queen energy. That energy is a mistress vibe. Every time you're trying to act and pretend being this mysterious, feminine, dark energy, you're gonna come home and you're gonna be so heartbroken, miserable, and exhausted. Because my love, nothing is more exhausting than acting and pretending who you are not. What makes you truly magnetic and feminine is kindness, openness. When you are at peace with yourself, when you're not afraid to be silly, happy, bubbly, vibrant. Men don't even see sexiness how we do. Things that are sexy and beautiful for us are not the same for men. Men are different planets. Understand that. What makes you truly feminine and sexy is your own happiness. When you wake up and you enjoy your life, when you have your own life story, when you have things going on, when you're meeting with friends, working, doing things, this and that, and you're like, and you're light and happy. Oh my God, when you understand that no man wants to be around a heavy woman that brings them down, that's like, you know, like a stone. She has so much pain and experience, and like he gives her flowers and she's like, "Ugh, only 1,000 roses? You could have gave me 5,000. Oh, you bought me a Cartier ring? I wanted the Cartier watch." You know what I'm talking about. Be light. And you're gonna tell me, I cannot be this like, haha, easy peasy, like stupid girl. I'm not asking you to be that. I'm just asking you to take responsibility for all the pain and all the experiences that you went through and forgive all the people that caused that pain and move on. Because I went through so much shit myself and I could have chosen carry that with me and make it bring me down. But instead, I took a few years off the dating market and decided to heal myself. So now I can go back into dating and choose the best possible person who's going to be chosen not to save me, but to make me even happier than I already am. The moral of the story, you can do all these affirmations and repeat every single day, I am happy, I am beautiful, I am rich, but you know that you are lying to yourself. And until you lie to yourself and refuse to learn who you actually are as a woman, what you actually love as a woman, what makes you happy, and how you want to live this life, no rich, successful, and incredibly powerful man will want to date you, because his wealth is money and your wealth is your energy. Your energy is your currency. And just remember, my girl, that you deserve to have the best. You deserve, not from like a cocky perspective, oh, I deserve everything I want, I deserve the best. But just quietly know that you deserve to have everything you want, just because why not you? And allow yourself, and I know how hard it is, to eat the best food, to wear the best clothes, to date the best men, to drive the best cars, everything the best, just because you are you. And I will be so happy to have you in my life, not only on this channel, but also on my Instagram and my TikTok. Please join my community and my family. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video. And remember that today is your day.